Lahore, a city of vibrant hues and echoing history, throbbed with life. Zara, her fingers dancing over the strings of her tampura, poured her heart into her music. Her voice, clear as a mountain stream, soared through the bustling marketplace. She sang of love, of loss, of the bittersweet pangs of life in the old city. Zara wasn't a street performer seeking coins, she was a student, her passion for music burning bright. Music was her solace, her escape from the weight of her family's expectations. They dreamt of a traditional life for her, one she longed to gently redefine. As her song ended, a hush fell over the crowd, followed by a smattering of applause. A small boy, his eyes wide with wonder, presented her with a single jasmine flower, its fragrance mingling with the scent of spices in the air. Zara smiled, a warmth spreading through her chest. It was moments like these that made her feel truly alive. Across the bustling Mall Road, nestled among shops overflowing with silks and spices, stood a small, unassuming bookshop. Its proprietor, Salman, was a young man with eyes that held the wisdom of ages. He spent his days amidst towering stacks of books, their worn pages whispering tales of faraway lands and forgotten loves. Salman found solace in the written word, each sentence a portal to a different world. He dreamt of traveling beyond Lahore's borders, of experiencing the world through the eyes of the characters he encountered in his books. But duty kept him tethered to his family's shop, a silent yearning echoing in his heart. One afternoon, a melody carried on the breeze drifted into his sanctuary. It was a voice unlike any he had heard before, filled with a depth of emotion that sent shivers down his spine. He closed his eyes, letting the music wash over him, and for a fleeting moment, the weight of his everyday life seemed to lift. Days later, drawn by the siren call of the unfamiliar voice, Salman found himself standing at the edge of the marketplace. There, amidst the throngs of people, was the source of the melody that had captivated his soul. A young woman, her head thrown back in song, her fingers moving effortlessly over the strings of a tanpura. Their eyes met across the crowded marketplace, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. He was captivated by her passion, by the raw emotion that poured from her very being. She saw in his eyes a kindred spirit, a fellow traveler on the road less traveled. Their worlds, so different, so separate, collided in that instant. It was a chance encounter, a twist of fate that would irrevocably alter the course of their lives. And as the last notes of her song faded into the cacophony of the marketplace, they both knew that something profound had transpired, something that whispered of hope, of connection, and perhaps even love. Drawn together by an invisible thread, Salman and Zara found themselves stealing moments amidst the chaos of their lives. Their connection was like a delicate dance, each step bringing them closer, each glance a silent conversation. They were two souls navigating the labyrinth of their own worlds, yet finding solace in the presence of one another. He would visit her in the marketplace, his heart quickening at the sight of her. The bustling market, with its vibrant colors and cacophony of sounds, faded into the background whenever he saw her. His eyes would search for her amidst the crowd, and the moment their gazes met, the world seemed to pause, if only for a heartbeat. She, in turn, found solace in the quiet haven of his bookshop, their conversations flowing as easily as the ink in his most treasured fountain pen. The scent of old books and the soft rustle of pages created a sanctuary where they could escape. They would lose track of time, engrossed in discussions about literature, philosophy, and the mysteries of life. They spoke of their dreams, their fears, their hopes for the future. Each word was a thread, weaving a tapestry of shared aspirations and mutual understanding. They found comfort in knowing that they were not alone in their struggles, that someone else understood the weight of their unspoken burdens. He shared tales spun from the pages of his beloved books, transporting her to distant lands. His voice would take on a magical quality, each story a portal to another world. She would listen, enraptured, her imagination painting vivid pictures of the adventures he described. She, in turn, filled his world with music, each note a brushstroke painting vivid emotions onto the canvas of his soul. Her melodies spoke the words she could not, expressing the depths of her heart in ways that transcended language. The music became their secret language, a dialogue of melodies and harmonies. Over cups of steaming hot chai, spiced with cardamom and ginger, they bared their souls. The warmth of the tea mirrored the warmth of their growing bond. Each sip was a moment of shared intimacy, a ritual that brought them closer together. He confessed his yearning for adventure, his desire to see the world beyond Lahore's walls. His eyes would light up with dreams of distant horizons and uncharted territories. She could see the fire of wanderlust in his gaze, a passion that was both inspiring and contagious. She confided her passion for music, her struggle to reconcile her dreams with her family's expectations. Her voice would tremble with the weight of her unspoken desires, the conflict between duty and passion. He listened with empathy, offering her the understanding she so desperately needed. With each shared secret, their bond deepened, weaving a tapestry of trust and understanding. They became each other's confidants, their hearts opening up in ways they had never experienced before. The trust they built was a foundation, strong and unshakable. What began as a chance encounter was blossoming into something precious, a connection that transcended the boundaries of their different worlds. Their love story was unfolding, each chapter more beautiful than the last, a testament to the power of shared moments and whispered secrets. One breezy afternoon, as they sat amidst the fragrant jasmine vines, the world seemed to slow down around them. The gentle rustling of leaves and the distant hum of city life created a serene backdrop for their intimate conversation. That climbed the walls of Salman's bookshop. He revealed a secret he had held close to his heart. His voice was soft, almost hesitant, as if he was afraid that speaking it aloud might shatter the delicate dream he had nurtured for so long. He spoke of a dream, a longing to open a small cafe within the bookshop, a place where literature and music could intertwine. His eyes lit up as he described the cozy corners filled with books and the soft melodies that would fill the air. A place where literature and music could intertwine, creating a sanctuary for kindred spirits. He envisioned a space where people could lose themselves in stories and find solace in melodies, a haven for those seeking a respite from the chaos of everyday life, creating a sanctuary for kindred spirits. Zara listened, her heart swelling with admiration for his quiet passion. She could see the cafe in her mind's eye, a warm and inviting place where dreams could take flight. Zara listened, her heart swelling with admiration for his quiet passion. She saw the spark in his eyes, the way his hands moved with an almost tangible excitement as he described his vision. It was as if he was painting a picture with his words, each stroke bringing the dream closer to reality. She saw the spark in his eyes, the way his hands moved with an almost tangible excitement as he described his vision. It was a dream that resonated with her own desire to share her music with the world. She had always wanted to create a space where her music could touch people's hearts, and now she saw a way to make that happen. The way his hands moved with an almost tangible excitement as he described his vision. It was a dream that resonated with her own desire to share her music with the world. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the city, Zara made a proposition. It was a dream that resonated with her own desire to share her music with the world. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the city, Zara made a proposition. She would play her tanpura in his bookshop, her music drawing in customers and bringing his dream to life. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the city, Zara made a proposition. She would play her tanpura in his bookshop, her music drawing in customers and bringing his dream to life. It was a daring plan, one that challenged the conventions of their society. But in that moment, surrounded by the magic of shared dreams, anything seemed possible. She would play her tanpura in his bookshop, her music drawing in customers and bringing his dream to life. It was a daring plan, one that challenged the conventions of their society. But in that moment, surrounded by the magic of shared dreams, anything seemed possible. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges together. Her music drawing in customers and bringing his dream to life. It was a daring plan, one that challenged the conventions of their society, but in that moment, surrounded by the magic of shared dreams, anything seemed possible. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges together. With a shared vision and unwavering determination, they set out to create a place where dreams could flourish. It was a daring plan, one that challenged the conventions of their society, but in that moment, surrounded by the magic of shared dreams, anything seemed possible. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges together. With a shared vision and unwavering determination, they set out to create a place where dreams could flourish. The journey ahead was uncertain, but they had each other, and that was enough. But in that moment, surrounded by the magic of shared dreams, anything seemed possible. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges together. With a shared vision and unwavering determination, they set out to create a place where dreams could flourish. The journey ahead was uncertain, but they had each other, and that was enough. Together, they would turn their dreams into reality one step at a time. Their newfound hope, however, was not without its challenges. The path they had chosen was strewn with obstacles, each one more daunting than the last. It was a journey that demanded resilience, courage, and an unwavering belief in their shared vision. Whispers of Salman and Zara's unconventional partnership began to circulate through the marketplace, carried on the tongues of those who clung to tradition. The marketplace, usually a bustling hub of commerce and camaraderie, now seemed to buzz with a different kind of energy, one of suspicion and judgment. Skeptical glances followed them, and disapproving murmurs reached their ears. Every step they took seemed to echo with the weight of societal expectations, and every glance cast their way was a reminder of the norms they were defying. Zara's family, bound by societal expectations, frowned upon her involvement with Salman and his unsuitable aspirations. They could not fathom why she would choose a path so fraught with uncertainty and potential disgrace. They urged her to focus on a more traditional path, one that would lead to a respectable marriage and a life confined within the familiar walls of their community. They believed that adhering to tradition was the only way to ensure a stable and honorable future. Salman too faced resistance. His dreams of opening a cafe were met with skepticism and concern from his own family. His family, though supportive of his love for books, questioned the wisdom of his cafe dream. They wondered if his passion for literature could translate into a viable business and if it was worth the risk. They worried about the financial risk, the potential for societal backlash, and the uncertainty it cast upon his future. The fear of failure loomed large, casting a shadow over his aspirations. The shadows of doubt and disapproval loomed large, threatening to extinguish the fragile flame of hope that had ignited between them. It was a constant battle to keep their dreams alive amidst the growing pressure from all sides. Their journey, it seemed, would be fraught with obstacles, testing the strength of their bond and their commitment to the dreams they dared to share. Yet despite the mounting challenges, they held on to each other, determined to carve out a future that was uniquely their own. The road ahead was uncertain, but their resolve was unwavering, and their love, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity.